Hello, everybody. It's Shy and Kiki, and we are Social Chicks.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, everybody out there. Thank you again for watching Social Chicks, our Social Chicks channel on YouTube. Subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe, watch, like, all of that stuff. All of our information is in the bottom.
Put your opinions at the bottom or say something so we can read your comments next time as well. You can follow us on Facebook and on Instagram at soXialchiX, soXialchiX on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe.
Yes. And do you guys know what the X's stand for? We're going to tell you.
She's going to tell you.
Yeah. So we're all about women. We love our women, and we just want to uplift women. So the X in the social and the chick stands for the woman's chromosome. Because women rock, and we want everybody to know that, and we want everybody to feel that, and we love y'all. We love our guys too, but I'm just saying, this is for like, we're all about our girls.
It's supposed to be like, it's us just hanging out. We hang out, and this is what we do. We talk about social issues. We talk about what's on TV. We talk about gossip, current events. We talk about everything. We drink a little wine.
Absolutely. We have to drink wine, right? Because it's only right that you drink wine.
Yes, we just talk about everything. Beauty. We talk about products that we've used, what we want to use, and stuff like that. So let's get into things. Let's talk about last week. And the show is called Social Chicks Weekly Wrap Up.
Yeah.
So some of the things we discussed will be last week things. So next week we'll discuss this week's events and TV and drama and all that kind of stuff. So
all the goings on.
Let's discuss TV shows. Okay. Last week, my pick for last week's TV show is I watched Black Ink Crew Chicago.
Tell me.
Let me give you the tea. So Black Ink Chicago, I actually like it more than I like Black Ink, the original.
Do you?
Yes, I really do. The whole cast is really, really sexy. Like the guys are super sexy. One of the guys has his beard like blonde at the bottom.
Yeah, it's ombre.
Oh, he's dreamy.
He's a very cute.
Dreamy. And then his brother has a whole beard with a mole. Like it's
That's
like
his brother?
Yes. It's like, where do you get these guys?
I know.
And then the guy, my favorite guy, his name is Ryan. I like the name Ryan. But my guy is the guy that owns the place.
Yeah. He's very cute.
Yes, and if you ever did you ever watch that, what's the show that comes on? You watch it sometimes and it talks about people like killings and stuff like, it's not Snap, but it's on TV1.
Not the first 40. Is the first 48?
On TV1?
On TV1, no.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
A&E, I think.
This show is on TV1. And it talks about couples, men that go crazy and
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, his sister was on there. His sister ended up getting killed, which is really sad. So the guy that owns it, his sister got killed, and her and her daughter got killed.
Yeah.
She was a baby.
Yeah, and I don't remember the actual show, whatever show it was that talks about it, but when they talked about it on the show, it was
sad. And then let me give you a little something on Basketball Wives LA. His sister's baby's father is on Basketball Wives LA.
Who?
His new wife is on there. His wife is on there.
Who?
I don't know. She was on there for a short period of time. But she was on there, and she said she took in his son.
I know. It's Eddie's wife. Then they're from Chicago.
Yeah. So it's just like a little thing.
Eddie Curry.
Yeah, girl. Yes, you own it. Oh, you own it. And so, Black Ink Chicago. I like the whole cast as of right now. They haven't did anything yet, and so like the girls, really dig the girls. I want to be friends with the girls.
Who's the one that I'll let you talk because I don't want to skip in front of you.
You go ahead.
Okay, so who's the one who humped the ombre beard?
Girl, I love her. I forgot her name. I love her. Her and her cousin both work there.
Okay.
No, she didn't hump ombre beard. She humped his brother, the black beard guy with the mole. With the baby mama. He has a baby mama that caught him. She was throwing her ass in a circle on the wall, and his baby mama came in.
She's from New Orleans.
Absolutely.
Or Louisiana, I don't know.
Yes, and I love but she wasn't doing nothing but throwing her ass in a circle.
Yeah, that's it.
And so
there's nothing wrong with that,
but
right?
Somebody, I would have a problem.
Well, I
wouldn't have a problem with her. Exactly. The thing about it is, women have problems with the women.
The wrong ones.
I would say, hey, girl, you cute.
Yeah.
Come here.
And let me talk to you. Let me snatch you up, baby
and it
daddy
wouldn't be.
boyfriend.
I would be like that, like principal.
Yes,
absolutely. So the whole crew is very sexy. The whole show is just a sexy show. Like I said, my favorite is the owner, Ryan. Adorable. His girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend is on there, which is his baby mama too. She has a kid with him, and she has a kid with Jeremiah, allegedly by Jeremiah,
the singer.
Yes. Who else would I don't know nobody else named Jeremiah.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Girl, what is fixing? Because I love some good tea. And so, girl, yes. So she allegedly has a baby by Jeremiah. And girl, but Ryan, he's dreaming.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yes.
So cute.
Yes. So that's my pick for last week's show.
That was good. And when I watched it, like I really, really enjoyed it. Like it was very much entertaining. So we'll get into mine. And my pick was actually I'm gonna stick with Mary Jane. We talked about her last week and kind of like all the drama that she had going on. This week, or last week I should say, because this is last week's show, it was heavy. Like it was really, really, really heavy. So you watched it.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So it opened up with her best friend Lisa kind of like going through her own thing. It looked like she was dating herself actually, like in her own home. It was set up all nice and pretty. But Lisa actually ends up taking a whole bunch of pills and committing suicide. She already pills. Yeah, she already battled with depression. That was like a known thing. But you know, it just she just had her moment.
Depression is real, guys. Depression is really weird and not weird. It's real. I didn't say weird, but it's, you know, it's weird when somebody else like pushes those type of people aside. That's weird. That's crazy. But it's serious.
It is. It was very intense. So she tries to commit suicide before on the show. Mary Jane stopped her. This was like season 1. She stopped her and everything. But this time, unfortunately, she succeeded. So
I hate the word succeed in a negative way.
I know.
She succeeded.
Sorry. But she committed suicide. So it was just really, really heavy. It was deep. Pulled my little heartstrings. Doesn't take much. But
and I don't even watch that show, but I end up watching it because I DVR'd it. And somebody else was like, oh, it was good. This and this happened. I'm like, really I have to watch it. That's something serious. And when it's serious business, I want to watch it. I don't want to watch about boyfriend stuff. I want to watch serious business.
Yeah. Well, and it was really, really good. And it also brought to the forefront some other things. People keeping secrets and sweeping stuff under the table because you have to remember, like, and this is just in life in general, like a lot of times people judge people. We don't know what they're going through and, oh, she's this and oh, she's that. But take, for instance, Lisa, like she had been through all this stuff. She couldn't find love in a man and she was kind of...
Tina Lawson's husband was
that him?
Girl, yes.
I wasn't sure.
Tina Lawson's husband.
Was it Tina Lawson's husband or the husband from or the dad from Jackson 5? I get them mixed up.
That's Tina Lawson's husband.
Okay. Well, he played her stepfather, and come to find out, the stepfather had been molested her from a good chunk of her childhood, and so she was totally absent from her family. She had like no interaction.
That's why Mary Jane was like her sister. She was like she grew
really like family.
I think did she stay with him or something?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. So, but Mary Jane didn't want the dad at the funeral, and the mom, who was just a week.
Rock's wife, Eloise. Was that Eloise?
Was that her?
That is Eloise from Rock.
I'm getting everybody mixed up.
Girl,
I was the mama from I thought it was Second Viv off of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Girl, you're lying.
That's her?
No. Girl, I only know about, at least we know about shows that we grew up on. Rock.
Yeah.
That's Eloise.
Yeah, well.
Eloise and Tina Lawson's husband. Tina knows Lawson's husband.
She was very, very weak. She was Lisa's mom. So she ended up bringing the dad to the funeral against Mary Jane's will. And mind you, Mary Jane put the funeral together. She did everything, paid for it, everything, took care of everything. And this lady still brought the husband, the one who had been molesting her stepdad for some years. Mary Jane basically, she got up and she was saying, giving her spiel on everything and talking about her friend. And she put it out there. Like, and her stepdad molested her. You people want to know what was going on. Her stepdad molested her from this time to this time. Woo! The whole church. Like,
even her brother. The brother act like he didn't know either.
I don't think he did.
He was like,
yeah. Lisa's brother.
And then her mama screamed, cried.
Baby, like somebody had just died. Again. So
because she was ashamed. She was more ashamed than anything.
Because she knew, and that's not.
But she should have left him and put him in jail and stabbed him a little bit. Let me not say that on here. But yeah, and stabbed him a little bit.
Absolutely. You're not gonna do that to my baby. And I'm staying with you? Like, that's crazy.
She was always causing trouble. That's what he said. And she did, and she causing trouble. Girl, he would have got scratched.
Yes, he sure did. And said, she was bipolar.
Girl, this man would have got scratched.
I can't.
Because I will scratch from here to there. Skin will be under my
scratches too.
And I don't mean
like the scratches that heal.
I want to have keloids.
Absolutely.
I want to have skin.
Your skin's
You're disgusting. You're the most. And then you're gonna dial 911. But guess what? They're gonna put me in jail for a little bit, but they're gonna put you in jail for a long. I can
hopefully
take this.
For a long time.
I take this L.
I always talk about that. Like, they'll put a child molester in jail for 2 months, and because
I scratched you.
And they'll put somebody else in jail for an extended amount of time. I mean, if you do something wrong, you do something wrong. But I don't understand why child molesters go to jail for a year. That doesn't make sense. I think their
schlong should get cut off.
Absolutely. Send them off on an island.
No, then they can have a good time with each other.
Yeah.
But I want you to cut your schlong off.
True.
Or
whatever. Sew your woo-ha up. Because it's women who do disgusting things too.
Yeah. Let me not just say guys, because there's some women out there molesting boys and molesting girls having a way.
It's just really, it's real issues all through the whole show. So if you guys didn't watch it, like,
we spoiled their shows. Right?
But you still want to watch it though. Like, it's really, really good, really, really deep, really, really intense. And yeah, she didn't get into the whole money extortion thing with Cece or anything like that. Like, this was Lisa's episode. Oh, and David, I won't all the way fully get into David, but how did you feel about her telling him off? I was with it.
But I always think of David from being on Girlfriends. And he was Spanish. And when Maya and them came up to sing.
Came to that rooftop party.
And he was like, what are you doing here?
Y'all have to go.
Yeah, but he didn't invite them. But it was some stuff. She was like, why can't I be here? Because they was doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing up and now.
Like, you have to go. And he had been treating Maya good, baby. Limo ride. She was getting gifts. Maya was living it up.
She kind of messed up.
But
just because I messed up don't mean nothing.
That we have to break up.
Who are you?
I know, we don't have to break up, right?
Girl.
Well, it didn't work out. Anyways, that was my show. Mary Jane did it for me. Absolutely did it for me.
So we'll have our shows. Next week we'll have our shows. One show apiece. Next week our pick.
We'll go on and on about shows.
And we
love some TV. I love TV.
So let's talk about last week's tea. What did you give me? Some tea, some gossip, some current events. What did you give me? Something.
I'm silly, and if nobody knew that, you know that now. It's coming from my own mouth. So I find a little bit of humor in everything. So I found it a little humorous that fans from fans are mad at TLC basically. Because, and we say TLC, Left Eye's not there no more, but y'all know what I'm saying.
TLC.
It's TLC. So they're mad because TLC put together a Kickstarter account and was like, donate money and we'll do an album. Well, it's been a year.
Katy Perry even gave money, right?
Katy Perry gave money as well. It's been a year.
Did you give money?
I didn't.
I don't mind not listening to new TLC. I can listen to old
TLC. Love.
Sometimes I just want to stay in the old.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. What did we say before? When you're at the top.
Don't mess it up. Stay like that. Just be TLC.
Yeah.
Like you used to be.
TLC.
Yeah, because they're not washed. They're not washed.
No.
I don't think these new folks. I don't think the new people.
The new era.
Yeah, the new era is really. They're not checking for them.
Yeah. Because I bet you everybody who donated to that Kickstarter account.
They're waiting. They're like doing
our age and up. But the album has yet to be released. So fans are upset.
What do they think they was gonna do? Like a mixtape?
Not a mixtape. No, they want a full album.
But they have to wait. Waiting.
It's been a year though.
It's
been. What are y'all doing? What y'all doing? T-Boz.
We don't know. We don't know their personal life.
And I think that they said that they were supposed to release it by like mid-October or something like that.
October 2016.
No, this year.
But I just heard that they made a statement. I heard something about a statement they made and said they're still working on it. It's just been pushed back. People pause. Wait, read a book.
Well, tell me something.
Read a book.
Give me an update. Tell me something. I donated my little $20. And then I thought about that too. I was like, so the people who donated to Kickstarter, I think that they should have like a list of people who donated. And if you're already donated like $10, $11, $12, you know you shouldn't have to pay for the CD. Okay. You shouldn't have to pay for it. I've already given you my money, basically. But I don't know. Me personally, like I didn't donate, so I don't exactly know how that works. And
I wasn't going to.
Yeah, a little funny to me. And then there's a hashtag going around too, and it's like TLC goes to jail party.
People have so much freaking time on their hands,
and I'm stupid, so I clicked on every single meme.
And it was funny.
Very entertaining. Very bringing up.
You have tears coming out your eyes.
Listen, Why
are you
tickled.
laughing that hard? Then what he said he go to jail?
No, it's just you have to watch. You have to click on the hashtag. It's very.
People are so stupid.
I was truly tickled.
I can truly
tickled. Katie, they did a meme with Katy Perry, with Keisha Cole, Sierra, Carrie Hilson, Beyonce. Like, it's just funny.
Why are they involved? They're at the party. They're going to jail party.
They said Mary J. Blige was walking in saying, let's get it. What'd she say? Let's get it fucking.
They're rude. Don't involve
and it's dancery.
Do not involve Queen.
Yeah, she's dope. But that was something to me. What else? What else happened last week?
Another thing. Oh, girl. On Dancing with the Stars, there's a guy on there named Carlos Pinavega. Oh my God, he's the bee's knees.
Is he?
He is the bee's knees. Please Google him, Carlos Pinavega.
Who is he?
He was on a Nickelodeon show called Big Time Rush. He's in a band called Big Time Rush. Girl, he's on Dancing with the Stars. This guy is so sexy.
Is he?
Nickelodeon,
though, he's grown now.
Grown. Okay. A lot of people on there are grown.
They're grown while they're on Nickelodeon.
He is the bee's knees. Oh. Literally. I've never seen a bee's knees, but he's those.
I always hear about Tamar.
I don't watch it like that.
Yeah. Well, I don't either. I always hear about it. So
yes. Let's discuss the boxer Yusef Mack. Okay, so last week, a guy named Yusef Max, he's from Philadelphia. He's a boxer. Mm-hmm. He stated that he did a porn. Mm-hmm. He said that he was drugged. They gave him a pill, gave him some vodka. I don't know how much vodka. I don't know how many pills.
Well, let's be clear though. It was just released, right? Like the footage was just released. And
I'm unsure of that. I think he said something before it was being released because he knew that it was going to be released.
Okay.
So he said that he was drugged up. He said when he got to the place where the porn was being made, and he said he needed a couple of extra bucks at this time. I guess this was in the past. I don't know how long ago it was. I don't know all of that. But he said that he was drugged. Mm-hmm. And he went in there. It was a whole bunch of naked women. Mm-hmm. And he said he took drugs. The next thing you know, he took some pills or a pill, vodka. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, he woke up. He was on the train going back to his house or
with
going
cash
somewhere.
In his pocket.
Cash in his pocket. Over $4,000 only. And so...
Where's my contract, sir?
It was $4,000, a little bit over $4,000 only. Yeah. So he said that he ends up, it was gay porn. It was two guys. I saw clips on it. It was two guys and him. Mm-hmm. He was taking it and he was giving it. He was giving knowledge to both of the guys. And so he said that he's not gay. That's what I can't even get it out. He said he was drugged. So this is what happened. Mm-hmm. But if you look at the snippets of it, he looks a tad bit comfortable and he does not look drugged.
Okay.
I've seen people drugged. Mm-hmm. Everybody said
loopy, totally loopy. Yeah. Especially if you're saying you were so out of it where you just woke up and you were on a train.
That's right.
That means that you're literally like you should be laying on a bed out of it, right?
Yeah. So this guy now, the company, the porn company, they said they were going to sue him because he was going around saying this thing, doing interviews. Girl, this guy was on TMZ and he said he's already writing a book, and they said it just came out. Well, I already started writing the book. And the way he sounds off.
Oh, and then he has a whole bunch of kids, right?
10 kids and had a fiance at this time.
Yeah.
So then he came out and he said that he said that he was lying. Mm-hmm. Once they said they were going to sue him, he lied.
So I think that's why he cleaned it up. Like, if he could have rolled with it for as long as he could have rolled with it, then he probably would have. But the fact that they were like, no, we're going to sue you.
Nobody likes a liar.
Yeah, no.
Nobody does.
No.
The thing is, he could have said, I did a porn when I needed money and I'm bisexual. Now he's coming out saying he's bisexual. Mm-hmm. Now the fiance is his ex-fiance now. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And he's writing a book. And he wasn't drugged.
He admitted it.
He's bisexual. He needed money, and this is what he did.
I think everybody knew.
Yes, but the thing about it is, if you just would have said that, nobody would have cared. Mm-hmm. I did a porn when I needed some cash, and I'm bisexual. Mm-hmm. And these people gonna bring out a movie, and I want to let y'all know ahead of time.
But I think that's really it. Well, everything happens for a reason, right? Because it's only right because clearly you had a fiance, you weren't being 100% honest with her, or
he said he was a womanizer. How could I be gay? I'm a woman.
A whoremonger, right? So
you can still be a whoremonger and hoe with boys and girls.
Yeah, clearly. But like I'm saying, everything happens for a reason, right? So it's been brought to the forefront, everything. But if you wanted to keep something like that a secret, why would you do porn? Why would you?
Girl, because he like boys and he like nasty stuff. He just like nasty stuff, and because the way he was doing things on that, he was doing things like he was comfy.
I didn't see it, but I saw a picture. Like, I saw the still, and I saw, I think, him, a boy, and
he was comfy cozy.
Yeah. Like, he was
very comfy. Mm-hmm. Very, very comfy cozy. Mm-hmm. Another thing that went on. You want to go?
Or no, talk about it.
Okay. The Zola Twitter story. Oh my God. The internet was going nuts.
Going crazy, right?
Like, they were going nuts about the Zola story.
Yes.
It was a weekend in Florida. Mm-hmm. About her.
Where's Zola from?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I don't know. Zola didn't say where she was from in the story. I read the story like 3 times. Her, a girl named Jess, her working at Hooters, her meeting Jess at Hooters.
Yeah.
It was she was with her sugar daddy. Mm-hmm. There's a pimp involved in the story. There's a murder.
Right?
They went to Tampa, Florida. Mm-hmm. It was a murder. Let me say that again. The pimp, and then Zola was pimping pimping
Jess.
Yeah. And a Backpage was involved. It was so much. So now, like, everybody, like celebrities, are now saying things about Zola's story, saying that they want to make it.
Was retweeting
yes, and the lady that did Selma said that Zola was a good writer. It's a short story. Mm-hmm. She's a good writer for that short story, and they say that it's a real story. It's a true story.
Like it really happened, yeah.
Because people are starting to dig now and piece together things. Like, at that time in Tampa, a guy did get killed in a hotel, a Red Roof Inn or something like that. And, girl, it's just a lot.
So, this was factual. This was a true story.
I don't know. I'm gonna say allegedly. It's a true story. I'm not Zola.
But Zola said it's true. Zola said it happened, right?
Zola said it happened, and then they got in contact with the girl Jess, and Jess said it happened, but it didn't happen like that. But she said it did happen.
So
she said the names were wrong. That's what.
Well, please do the names. But the story wrong. We don't want. That's too much. Like, you're telling them, right? Mm-hmm. I mean,
I don't know if it's true. Like I said, I don't know if it's true or not, because Zola can have another Twitter account and could have said she was Jess and said these things. And then they showed, like, somebody went and dug up pictures of these people now. Mm-hmm. Like, this happened in the past. The Jess girl is now fine. She has she's living her life.
Yeah, because Jess was apparently the one that was being like the prostitute. Yeah,
she was on Backpage.
Yeah,
and she was giving it all out.
And Zola wasn't a prostitute, but she was a dancer.
She was a dancer.
Okay,
but so that's what makes the story weird. Like, okay, was Zola really around just watching this go on, and she didn't do anything?
Yeah, what were you doing?
And Jess was giving it all she got. Mm-hmm. She was giving it the best. She was giving it all she got. Oh, but then Zola didn't do anything. Yeah. So I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna.
And I mean, it could happen, but it's just one of those things. Like, really?
But you said Jess was giving it all she got. Yeah. Girl, for some money that she wasn't giving.
Yeah, and making some good change. And
then Jess had a boyfriend. He was bipolar. He jumped out the window of some. Like, it was some crazy stuff. Like, this story. Girl, the story. Did you read it?
No, I got the synopsis from my cousin.
I want you to read the whole story.
And she acted it out too. It was amazing.
I love it. I should miss that act. So that's that. Let's get into something deep. In South Carolina, about the police officer Body slamming.
Unnecessarily. Like
a kid
was so not
because she was on the phone and she wouldn't get off in a class. And this is a police officer. It's a black student, a white police officer. She's in foster care, a foster care kid.
New to the school.
Yeah.
New to the school. And according to what I read, students said she was very much to herself. She didn't really speak that much. She was new. And, we don't know what's going on in her life. But, I don't understand what makes a grown man feel like it's necessary to pick up a little girl in a desk, slam her down, pick her up out of the desk, and then literally toss her across.
It was wrestling. TDC. What they call it when they in wrestling? And I think it's just body slamming.
And for what? It was just so unnecessary. Like it went all through me. Like all through me. Like when I went through my timeline, I didn't know what people were talking about at first. But then when I saw the actual footage, I was like, "You have got to be kidding me!" I could only watch it
twice, and then I was like, "I'm not gonna watch it."
Yeah. I'll go for the comments, but kind of past the actual video because it's too much. And I was able to see it from like 3 different angles, and you can't justify doing a kid like that. I'm sorry, like it's not. You can't. Like what are you talking about? What are you doing? Because she was on her phone. What was she gonna do to you, officer?
Yeah. So he has since been fired. I don't think that should be it. I think he should be charged.
Absolutely.
Because no one should be putting their hands on anyone.
Absolutely.
They just said he's been fired. I don't know what's to come after that.
And then what is he? Is he fired from
school? Is he fired for the police?
Right. Like because they love to put somebody on desk leave. Yeah, or you're just working at the desk. And they said this little girl is traumatized. I'm sure. Jeez, you're already in a situation that doesn't seem like where it's very stable. So then you come into this, and then you're attacked by a grown man. Like you. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's that is unacceptable in every sort of way possible. And what tripped me out too, what tripped a lot of people out as I read the comments was like it was the class didn't really react. You know what I'm saying? Like they might have people
say, "Oh,
but what I saw a little boy that was still standing there. I mean, sitting there with his little laptop, like he was still looking at it. Like I don't know. Like if it was me, it would have been." No, more of a reaction, I guess. And everybody is scared, but
you watch the news and you see everything happening to people. You might be scared to react, but somebody taped it, and they said that they were trying to get the phone from the person that taped it.
See, and that's crazy. And to me, I think that a reaction is like you can't really control a reaction. You know what I'm saying? So for no one to actually, or like the teacher, somebody like give me something. Like
I think the teacher should have been fired. I think a whole bunch of people should be fired. You guys didn't react. When I send my kid to school, I don't have any kids, but if I do have a kid, and when I send my nephew to school, I believe the teachers are supposed to take care of your kids when they're not with you.
Absolutely.
So, with that, so let's talk about Raven's Raven, I'm just going to say before you say, I'm not here for Raven. I'm not here for Olivia. I'm not here for her. I'm not here for her, period. I don't watch The View, but I definitely wouldn't watch it because she's on there.
Absolutely not.
And the thing about it is, and it makes me sick because the Cosby, I don't want to bring up the Cosby legacy, but now she's messing it up too.
Right. Like, come on, Raven. Like, it's just stupid. So talk about what she did.
Nothing. She's dumb. You can talk about it. I don't have nothing. Well, I'm not here for her.
Yeah. Well, what I saw was her giving her commentary on what happened, and then she says, but get off your phone. Get off your phone. Like the little girl being on her phone justified the police officer. I don't care what the little girl was doing. You can say, well, the little girl got detention. She needed to be off her phone. Cool, I get that. But it seems to me like Raven was condoning the fact that it happened because she shouldn't have been on her phone.
She did say what he did was wrong, but she shouldn't have been on her phone. Get off your phone. Get off your phone. That's it.
I'm sorry.
This bird.
Thank you. After that officer did that, because there's nothing that warrants that sort of abuse ever. I don't care. No, absolutely not. she wasn't attacking this police officer. It's just stupid. It's dumb. And people are way upset and have started a petition. So they're like, get Raven off the View. Like, she's stupid. She's not represented, because you guys know that this is not the first time. Like, in the past few weeks that Raven has said something very, very stupid. She spit back in a cup and then gave it to another lady to sip. Like, without the lady knowing. Like, she's just been doing like some very weird
Raven
and random things.
Raven is a ratchet bird. For her to say, when she said something about somebody's name, and I don't mean bird, no pun intended about the fact that
That's
her name,
funny, though.
She's a bird. She's a bird. She tries to talk about ghetto names, and stuff like that. You look ghetto,
like,
and what's wrong with being ghetto? Like, what the word? I don't even like people saying somebody's ghetto.
Right.
You're just a dumb bird.
Yeah, she is. I don't.
She's not someone that I would be like wanting to be friends.
Absolutely not. And people have totally signed the petition, but ABC came out and they said they love her.
Oh, they like mess. Yeah, they want somebody to talk about her. Just like people hated the white girl that was on there, the
Elizabeth.
They hated her too. But this is their new Elizabeth Hasselbeck, but she's black now.
And she's on there, and we love her.
And she looks stupid.
She's opinionated.
And she looks stupid.
Yeah, that's what we want.
And she looks stupid.
So she's not going anywhere. So to anybody who saw that petition, they said she's not going anywhere. But just don't watch it. I don't watch The View. I don't DVR it. Just me personally.
I like Whoopi and I like Joy Behar.
But you don't DVR it, like you don't watch it.
And I'm not.
Yeah,
and I'm not.
So I think that we have to do more. And not to say that a petition is not good, because it's getting your opinion out there and everything. But we need to probably put more things like kind of like an action.
Don't watch it. Girl, we said it together.
High five. Don't watch it.
Don't watch it. Raven's a bird. She's corny to me.
Absolutely.
She's corny. She doesn't give me that good feeling.
Absolutely.
She was the cutest little girl.
Oh, God, Olivia.
But she grew up to be the dumbest little girl. And she's still a little girl to me. Yes.
That's so Raven.
That's your current events? Is that your current events? I can't stand Raven Simone.
Raven Simone. Let's talk about topics.
Yes, that's our tea. That's everything. Let's discuss. We tried the wraps out that we received from.
We talked about it last week.
Yeah, from Carolyn and Kelly Rankin. Hi, Carolyn. Thank you. We tried out. I don't think you can really see it on here. It's the Ultimate Body Applicator. It's from It Works. I tried it out. I can give my review for it. I tried it out. I felt a little tingling. I wrapped with Saran wrap, and I kept it on for longer than the time allocated to keep it on. It has on here that you're supposed to. What was it? 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
45 minutes. I actually kept it on for a couple of hours. And I felt some tingling and everything. I know that you're supposed to use the whole pack of 4 to actually see some results. I felt the tingling. I felt a little tightness. But I feel like that when I wrap with the plastic wrap. I think whatever's that's the ingredients that's in it tightens you up as well.
Absolutely. Because it's kind of like a menthol kind of feeling, I guess, like minty a little bit, if you can say that, like not in your mouth, but actually like on your belly. But it does. In me, I have like a little loosey goosey down here, and
blame the kid. That's how mamas do.
Yeah,
it's the baby toy.
It's because of my. I ain't gonna say she 5, and I could have lost it by now. I'ma just say that it happened when I got pregnant. So, and I did. I felt it kind of, like the skin firm up, or something like that. But my measuring was the same. That didn't really change. But I've read a lot of reviews on it, and a lot of people, depending on who you are, you have different results. Some people can do one wrap and boom, it's like, oh yeah, I see a huge difference. Some people have to actually go with the whole program or the whole pack, because like you said, there's 4 that come in a pack, and maybe do the whole pack before they see results, or maybe do like a couple of wraps before they see the results. But I feel like it works. It did.
I think it does. If you use the whole pack, the 4-pack, and I believe I was told that if you use 12 or something like that, it's a whole big time transformation. Again, it's from It Works. I tried the greens on the go. The greens on the go. I tried the berry one. The berry one wasn't my taste. I I like things to put in my water, but I didn't like the taste of the green, the berry. I'm sure that the orange might be better, but I'm not sure of that. I can't give.
So it's about preference.
Yeah, it's about preference with that. If you do want to order the It Works body products, you can go on to Carolyn's website. Her website is carolyn.myitworks.com. Again, that's carolyn.myitworks.com. And it's from Carolyn Kelly Rankin. It's the It Work products. And we'll actually put her information at the bottom. So if you're interested, you can go onto the website and see all the products that she has. But I would say, if this is something that you want to do, I think you should do it.
Yeah, I'd agree. Try it out. And I think with anything.
Drink a lot of water as well.
Yeah, because it's almost like a detox. But with anything, consistency is the key, unless, like you're just going in for like a little surgery. Cut me up.
I don't have a problem with that.
Stick it in.
Suck it out.
Do whatever you want to do. But, consistency is always the key. Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, we'll put our information down in the description box. So you guys can have that if that's something that you want to try out. But definitely give it a try. Depends on what you're looking for.
Yes. So we're going to get into our favorite part of the show, Ask the Chick.
We have questions.
We do have questions. What we do is we're not experts, everybody. I want you guys to know that we don't think that we're experts. It's just our opinion, our advice, what we think.
I do not have a degree in talking about counseling or anything like that. Nope. Neither does this chick over here. But we do have really, really strong opinions. And like we always say, we've lived. So just ask us.
Okay. Our first question, and we, if you want to ask us these questions, you can send us an email at our Gmail, or send it to our Gmail. It's soXialchiX@gmail.com. soXialchiX @gmail.com, and we'll have that at the bottom as well in our description box of our show. Our first question was, she says, is it transgender? Is it right to privacy? What? Is it a right to privacy not to inform someone you are dating that you're a transgender? Or is it an invitation for discrimination?
Okay, so she's asking if you're transgender, should you disclose that information?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Okay, do you think if you're dating, if you're not giving it all you got, do you have to?
Well, I guess what are you looking for? I mean, because that's a big deal in my opinion. That's something that I would absolutely want to know. If we've been hanging out and having a good time, or even before that, kind of like, because I don't want to set my feelings up for something and then I'm not okay. Like I don't want to be with somebody who was once another gender than what they are now.
So you say before you guys go on a date, if it's a guy and that he used to be a girl, and he should tell you on the phone. Should he tell you when he's giving you his phone number? If you check this guy out and you say this guy's hot, he should say I'm a girl. I was a girl once before.
By the way, I think that you should
right then and there, so you can clown him.
No, but who's to say? I'm not going to clown you. I mean, who's to say that somebody is going to clown
I don't know that. What if it's a guy? He's like, I don't know that. I don't want to get beat to smithereens.
Okay, so, but still, before we actually get into like some sort of hanging out, even before the first date, to me, if we exchange numbers and that's something that you have going on, I think that it's only right that you disclose
something you have going on.
Yeah, no disrespect, but I think that honestly, but I think that is something that you should probably disclose, because everybody has their preference of what they're willing to deal with, what they're not willing to deal with, and that may be something that they don't mind, but you have to at least give them that option. Like, don't take that option away from me, and do it in the beginning so that
I don't fall for you.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh man, like I'm not comfortable. Like, I'm not comfortable with that.
Yes, I think my opinion is that they shouldn't tell you right when they meet you. If it's a girl and she's meeting a guy and she once was a guy, she shouldn't say she might get beat up. It's a lot of stuff going on right now with a lot of transgenders getting killed. And so
we don't want that.
I do believe that you should tell that person. I think you should do it before you start hanging out. And I think that you should do it in the safeness of your home. I don't think you should tell somebody to come over and I talk to you about it. I think that you should say, Bing bong. That's a doorbell. Bing bong.
Bing bong. No, not a doorbell. Don't invite them over. Ring ring.
Ring ring. Hi, I was a guy before. I would let you know something. I don't know how you would use that, but I would say hi. I don't want to say. You would just be having a discussion. I'm acting it out.
Yeah.
But I would let them know, I need to tell you something before we go on this date because I want you to have a choice on what you want to do. I once was a guy, now I'm a girl.
And a grown person can only respect that.
Yes.
I mean, because we can say that the question was to transgender, but that goes across the board. Like, you may be, I don't know, married or in a relationship or whatever. Just give people the option to say no.
Absolutely. And then for the people that are finding out these things, be an adult. If this person told you, don't start making up things about the person. Don't start picking on them.
Yeah,
don't start cussing them. Don't start telling tons of people.
Yeah,
so
it's not
those
necessary.
People can bully because I don't believe in bullying at all.
And 9 times out of 10, they've been through enough. So they don't need any additional or any extra. Like, it's enough. It's been enough.
Absolutely. Yeah. Another question we got is, my dear friend was murdered. Seems like everyone is moving on. Why can't I? Should I just move on too? Ooh, that's a touchy one.
That is. It really, really is. And I think that everybody deals with grief in their own way, I guess, I don't know. You group it together. It seems like some people are moving on a little bit faster. You feel a certain way, but I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you think?
I just think that you should get over it the way you want to get over it. Don't let anybody rush you to get over
somebody feeling a certain way.
You should still live your life and stuff, because I'm sure, like everybody says, I'm sure the person that went on to glory, they want you to live your life.
Absolutely.
Don't forget about them.
No.
Don't forget about them. Laugh. Think about some funny stuff that they did. But watch something funny on TV. Go do some stuff. Don't stay in the house and just dwell.
Why exactly? Dwell.
You have to get out and turn up, or get out and giggle. Go to a comedy show. Just watch Martin sometimes. Because sometimes when I'm thinking about something sad, I watch something funny on TV and laugh. I know you like to do it. You like to watch something funny and laugh
all the time,
because you have to get over what's really going on in life like that. So I don't want to say that you have to get over it, but don't just sit in that.
Don't sit in it. And then again, everybody kind of moves at their own pace. So don't feel like you're wrong for not reacting like how everyone else is reacting, or how somebody else that may have been close to that person is reacting. Like, it's all about you. And I truly, truly believe, and this is just from my experience, that that time it's a healer. It's not, and it's no amount of time, no disclosed time. Me and my cousins were actually just talking about this, and how I can actually listen to a song now that reminded me of my grandmother that passed, and I can listen to it, and I'm like, I'm okay,
Wowzers.
Yeah, and it's been like a year. And then my cousin told, she mentioned, about my aunt, her mother passing, and she said that she just could listen to it. It's been like almost 20 years. And she was like, I could just listen to that this year, like just this year. So it all depends on you and what you're going through. But again, I'm sure your friend, whoever that person may be, or family member, or whoever, would not want you to continue to just be in mourning,
Absolutely.
So
okay, our next question that we have is, if your friends friends with the enemy, is she really your friend?
Well, I believe that. Okay, so if my good friend is friend with somebody who I consider an enemy, like somebody that doesn't have my best interest, an enemy, that's a strong word.
You dirty.
Yeah,
they could, like, if you're okay. So if your friend is friends with your enemy, is that your friend still?
Is that really your friend? I guess it depends on what kind of level maybe y'all friendship is at. But me personally, I just don't see how it can be done. I can't do it. I'm a very loyal person. If you guys don't know, if our viewers, I'm sure they don't know, but me and Kiki, we're best friends. The thing about it is, if I'm not friends with someone and they've done me dirty, if they've done something and I'm like, that was kind of poor, like, you did me dirty. That doesn't mean they necessarily did some horrible, but they did something dirty. I don't think that you should be friends with them. And I think that should just be
It shouldn't be something that I tell you to do. I think it should be like click, like you cut off the lights.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Again, I guess it's like, because that's my best friend. Like, that's
my best
right?
friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe if somebody feels like, I don't know, if it was like a group of 4 girls or 3 girls or something like that, everybody was really, really close, and then 2 people fell out. And I don't know. I feel like
I think that's a group. That's a group of people,
though, right?
That's a group of friends.
Yeah.
But I think that if I'm friends with someone, I'm going to flip it. If I'm friends with somebody, and this person really wasn't your friend, but this person, we've discussed this before. If I'm friends with somebody and they do something to you shady, or they treat you any kind of way, and you're my good friend, you're my best friend, if I find that out, I'm going to be like, yeah, but I'm gonna do it at my own pace, and I'm gonna do it not at my own pace, but I know how to handle this person. I don't have to ever talk to them.
Right.
And when I see them, I can say, "Hey, girl," they're gonna know. They're gonna know. I don't necessarily have to tell them you did this, this,
but it's different.
But I'm gonna say, "Hey, girl, yeah, hey, friend, that's my friend," because I want that person to know. Guess what? I'm with her. What you did, I know what you did, and I don't have to tell you what I did.
And we said that before,
like the movie. I know what you did last summer.
Yes,
and I'm not going to be bothered with you.
And we said that before. Your loyalty has to
you have to find some loyalty.
Yeah, I mean,
in life. So that's not your friend. The person that wrote this, that's not your friend. If she's going to stay friends with the enemy, she's really not your friend. But you should have a discussion with her first and let her know how you feel, and tell her that I think that you're sleeping with the enemy.
I agree. Yes,
I think you're sleeping with the enemy, and I don't want to have anything to do with you. And I don't want to say, well, now you have to choose, because you've already chose.
Yeah, and we're grown. It's okay.
Peace out.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yes. Another one I got was. Another one that we got for Ask the Chicks is, how long do you wait to get engaged? It's transitioning from girlfriend to fiance before you say bye.
That has to absolutely be a discussion. If you don't feel like you're getting what you need, or if you feel like this is what I want and we're not moving to that pace, I don't believe that it's necessarily like a timeline. I think you're crazy if you've been wanting to if you've been wanting to get married to this dude for 10 years and you're just still his girlfriend.
10 years.
I think that's crazy, But I think that there has to be a discussion, a timeline, and it has to all make sense. This is what we're going to do. This is what I want. If you're not giving that to me, if I'm not feeling that, because some people don't even want to get married. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not feeling that, then...
I believe in 3s.
Toodles.
I always say I believe in 3s. And I've heard Wendy Williams say this too. I don't know what her number is. I believe in 3 dates. If you're going to sleep with this person. I believe in 3 weeks. He's going to be my boyfriend in 3 weeks. I know in 3 months if I'm going to be in a long, loving relationship with you. And I believe in 3 years, that's when you need to ask me to marry you. If you don't, I need to say sayonara.
Move around.
Yeah, I need to say sayonara. And doesn't mean we can stop dating, but I'm going to let you know I'm dating. I'm dating other people because it doesn't seem like you're on the right page. It might be your page. I'm not going to say right, but you're not on the page that I want to be on.
We're not in the same book.
I've humped you. I've been your girlfriend. And which is wrong. But this is my opinion. Maybe you shouldn't have humped him. You should have waited 3 years. Or maybe you should wait longer. Maybe he could have gave you the ring because he wants to hump you so bad he wants to give you a ring now.
Yeah, but then that
doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, and then don't hold that. I don't necessarily feel like that would be why someone wants to marry you, because they want to get your box.
Some guys
so much box.
It's a little bit old school when it comes to that. But it's some people they're celibate. They'll get with somebody. But I think that's a discussion to have. Let's get engaged and then say let's be celibate until we get married now. And see how this works out. Let's do the right thing. But I'm not gonna play with you. I don't want to be your girlfriend for too long. I'm not gonna be your girlfriend if I don't know if something's not gonna come out.
Absolutely.
Of it. So I'm gonna let you know, because I don't want you to feel sick when you call me and I say I'm out. And you say, who you out? You out with Kiki? I'm not. No. It's who you with?
None of your business. None of your business.
You love to tell them.
None of your business.
But I would just say goodbye and go on by my business, because I don't have time for that.
Yeah, and I think it's all about communication. You must have discussions.
Absolutely.
But then too, you have to have discernment, and you have to know when somebody is playing with you and when they're stringing you along.
You better sell it.
So, that. So me, not necessarily a timeline, but just have your eyes open
and have your eyes on the prize.
Absolutely.
And the prize ain't that Disney. Shout out to Scrappy. The prize better not be that Disney.
Yes, pass.
Because that's overrated. Disney
pass
is overrated. So I think that you should. You should, at the beginning of that relationship, you should already know, or everybody should have their own rules. Like, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
3 for me, 3.
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to do. I know this, I know this, I know this. And then you can let them know, I'm not for being your girlfriend.
Yeah.
So if I'm with you and I'm asking you a whole bunch of questions and we're hanging out hard, that means we're a couple.
We're together.
So that's that.
Yeah.
But guys, what you can do is, if you have any questions and you want to hear our opinions, our serious opinions, our funny opinions, just what we think about something, you can send it to soXialchiX at gmail.com. soXialchiX at gmail.com. We always put the post up to remind you guys that we do advice. And so, we do advice or we give advice. We'll give advice or whatever. You can ask us or whatever. So you can send it to us. We do love it. We do love it.
Great discussion.
And that'll be great. What we'll start doing is maybe just continue doing that. Just keep on doing that. But we'll put our information at the bottom for you to send an email to us, and we will definitely not tell your name and stuff like that.
No.
Because there's no need to.
Yeah, no.
These questions that people are asking or wanting advice for, somebody else feels the same way.
Absolutely. You have to know that you are not the only person.
Yes. So
you absolutely have to know that.
We like to close our show out with chiX Inspirational, our quote for the week, so you can get your week, continue your week on.
Yes, just something to give you a little. So, my chiX quote of the week. You have to learn to get up from the table when love is no longer being served. And that is by the beautiful, wonderful, great, talented Nina Simone.
Say that again.
Yeah. So it's you have to learn to get up from the table when love is no longer being served. Yeah. And when I read it, I was like, and that's not just like a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. That's period. Like, you have to know how to distance yourself if you're not getting what you need from someone.
I need love.
I love you.
And then it should be LL Cool J. When I'm alone in my room. Yeah. But not love, like you said, it's not just love, like love, relationship love. It's love, period.
Yeah, just love. You're not getting what you want. I don't care what it is. I'm
getting out of here.
Yeah, it could be work. Deuces. I'm out. It's not working out. Like, it's not working out. I'm not appreciated. I don't feel loved. I don't feel... it's not for me.
It can be a friendship. The thing about it is, but still, if it's a friendship and you love that person, I think you should work on it. I think friends, meaning a romantic relationship, sometimes you have to go to counseling and you have to see, maybe you're not listening. You can hear somebody, maybe you're not listening to what they need and what they want. Even a relationship with you and your friends, if you're not listening to each other, you might need the middleman, somebody that doesn't know you guys. If it's really something you want, you should be like, okay, let's sit down and talk to somebody. I don't think it's kooky. I don't think it's crazy. If anybody goes to counseling is bomb.
That's what they're there for.
Absolutely.
God put certain people in our lives to help us.
So I wanted to thank everybody we want to thank everybody for watching our YouTube soXialchiX weekly roundup for this week. This is our 3rd episode. You can go back and watch our 1st and our 2nd. And again, this is our 3rd episode. Subscribe to our soXialchiX channel to watch our soXialchiX weekly roundup that we will upload every week. soXialchiX. Again, you can go follow us on our Instagram and our YouTube at soXialchiX. You can email us at soXialchiX@gmail.com. You can, but please, I was going to say you can send us, if you have any questions you want to ask us, ask the chiX. You can email us again on our Gmail. If you have any products that you want us to review, thank you, Carolyn, again for our wonderful product. But if you have any products that you want us to review or items that you want us to wear, like this shirt that I have on, it's the invisible shirt and it is from Shot G's. It's the invisible shirt. It is a girl with glasses and just lips and earrings. She's invisible.
Love it.
Yes. So if you have any products you want us to wear, review, discuss, or just rock it, and we don't have to review or talk about it, we can just plug. So you can do that. You can follow Shot G's at SHOTG on Instagram. That's it, huh? Again, you're with Shy and Kiki, and we are Social Chicks.
Thanks for watching.